Alright, what's going on YouTube? John here with Dig That Beep. And if you take a look, I'm back out at the lake. It's super low right now. Hopefully exposing some new area to detect and maybe find some jewelry that was missed or that people couldn't get to. I'm using the Equinox 800 today and the XP Deus 2. I'm going to switch those off. I've never used the XP Deus 2 at the lake, so I'm curious to see how it does. It's super sensitive, so maybe it'll pick up some of the smaller items like earrings and things. But this is my last PTO day that I can take off for the year. So hopefully I can get on some good stuff and share it with you. Alright, so the very first signal that was diggable, check this out. It's gonna be some kind of jewelry. It's like rainbow colored. Some kind of gauge, maybe out of an ear, nose, I don't know. Probably stainless steel if I had to guess. Wasn't hitting very good, so but that's a good sign that there's stuff here. So yeah, let's keep on moving. All right, so right here had a very faint signal. I'm gonna have the back to a little earring, like a little stud earring or something. It could be silver. I'll have to test it. Very small though. Gotta try not to lose it before I get home. All right, so here's my next signal. It's again very faint. I can see it turning color, but it's gonna be a gold-plated earring with some little stones on it. Still looking for some precious metal. Maybe we'll get lucky here in a minute. I do not think this is going to be it. All right, next signal, it's just gonna be this little stud earring. I can see some rust on it, so it's probably just gonna be junk. Getting a lot of little pieces of jewelry, not many coins, not many big targets, so this has definitely been picked over pretty good. But we're gonna try a few other spots before going home today. Maybe I can get something a little bit more promising. All right, we'll be back in a few. Okay, so I left that last spot. I was getting a lot of very faint signals, very deep signals, but no pull tabs, no coins, no good solid signals at all. So that tells me someone's been there, picked it over pretty good, which is typical when the lake's, you know, this low. The cool thing about this spot here, this is my next spot, is over here's a swimming area. It's completely exposed. I've dug a few pieces of gold over here. The heaviest silver ring I've ever dug in my life, almost 30 grams. It was a Harley Davidson biker ring, but a house set over here. So there's been old buttons, coins, wheat pennies. Maybe we can get some of that stuff today too. So I went ahead to the car and got my Predator tools, Phantom shovel out. I've got my CKG scoop right there, XP Deus 2, Equinox. So maybe we can mix it up a little bit, search for some jewelry, maybe some old relics and coins. And let's just see what we can find. I'll be back in a few. Got a good 63 right here, close to the surface, which is a good nickel signal. You can see over here, it's real sticky and muddy, just being this is usually submerged in water. A lot of nails and iron right here where the house used to sit. So let's set the Deus 2 out here, see if we can get on this signal. Right there, I already see it. Here. It's just gonna be a shotgun head stamp. I know you can date these, so I'm not sure the age of that one, but we'll keep on digging. All right, so you all seem to be liking the live digs. How about another nickel signal? 63, 2, 63, 62. Let's see what we can get here. Right there. Grab my shovel. think I see it right there. And it's not what I was wanting for it to be. It's gonna be a little beaver tail. Yep. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so anytime you're at the lake, you always find this kind of stuff. This is the old spinner off like a buzz bait or a spinner bait for fishing. I also already have some lead sinkers, just typical lake stuff. So yeah. All right, so this one here sounds really good, like a coin. These lake signals, they tend to come in funny, but this one sounds just like a coin, so we're gonna do it live. 91 on the Deus 2, which is in the copper memorial clad dime range. But you get these lake signals, some of these coins have a lot of wear on them. Could be a low hitting silver, you just never know. Try to adjust you here. Get some of that gunk off my coil. All right, so it's right here in this little pile of dirt. Get some of the gunk off my shovel, should I say. Let's see what we've got. There you go, so it is a coin. Looks like it's gonna be a penny, I think. I can hang on to it. No, it's gonna be a dime. I think it's gonna be a clad dime. I don't think it's silver. I'll clean it up a little bit more and definitely let you know. I could be wrong. That could be a silver dime. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I'm going to do some cleaning on that one. I think it's clad though. All right, so quick update. A 74. Not going to be old enough. Just a clad dime. So right here where I'm pointing, I had a 70 on the Deus 2. And it's an old button. It says Belks. I used to find a lot of old buttons out here, like clothing buttons. And that's what I'm pretty sure that is. Probably come off a pair of overalls or jeans or something. Really cool find though. Definitely shows you that you're on a house site. All right, so I had a 72 on the XP Deus. And if I get another solid signal like that, I'll try to live dig it for you. Again, another, what I think is clothing button. Trying to make out what it says. Sanford's eyes? I don't know. It's kind of, I can't read that. I see it looks like S-A-N, then a big F. I don't know. Anyways, another clothing button, very similar in size to the last one that said Belks. So yeah, I don't know. Let's keep on going. Okay, so we dig so many of these on the channel. I don't always show them anymore, but just given the circumstances today and where I'm at, this is going to be a Model T. This is the base to a valve stem. So basically, I think this way. There will be a little nut right here that I cannot see. Valve stem will come up through this, then the valve cap will come down over the valve stem and screw to the nut that's on top of this base. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I'll get it cleaned up, pop some pictures in there for you to see it. So just got a surface find. I remember growing up as a kid, my grandparents having the old ice trays, and this is how they would have looked. I had a little lever that you could, from what I remember, I may be wrong here, but you could kind of move that lever and it would bust the ice cubes loose, kind of pivot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't record this one live. I wanted to get one of these old buttons live for you guys, but this one sounded more like a zinc penny. It's gonna be another old style button. It's kind of in the shape of a heart, but from what I remember, these are old Carhartt clothing buttons. It's got like a little, maybe a bus or a train or something on it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Again, I'll pop some cleaned up pictures in there for you to see it, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Yeah, that's cool. So we're going to do this one live. I just got the Carhartt button right there. This one sounds super loud, but it's shallow. Let me get back on it. $91, $92 in that clad coin range, but who knows out here? Could be anything. My shovel weighs like 5 pounds with all that gunk on it. It just sticks to it. It is a coin. Let me turn this pin pointer off. Don't know if you can see it right there. Just another memorial penny. I've already got a couple of these. Let's see if this one's any older. A 67. So we're going the right direction. The last two were 70s, so this is a 67. And I think this lake, man, I'd have to look back. I think it was built sometime in the early 60s or late 50s. I'm not 100% sure on that though. All right, so right through here, you can see a bunch of broken glass just washed up. And right here on the surface, I just found part of a porcelain insert for a mason jar lid. Again, it's really cool because this spot's only accessible when the lake's extremely low. And today it is. So we're gonna keep on going through here. I'm kind of having more fun right now searching for these relics and old coins than the jewelry over in the swimming area, just because that's been pounded pretty hard. It's not really maintained well anymore. I don't think they brought any fresh sand in years that from what I've seen. So I'm going to stay over to this side and keep searching for some relics and coins. So right here in front of me, I was chasing a nickel signal and got a little tiny reed out of a harmonica. So still digging relics, and I'm still happy. So let's see what else we can find. This place is so cool. I mean, I just dug that little harmonica reed, and then the very next signal, I've got a little tiny buckle here. I'm gonna have to bring the crew out here. Gary, I love it out here just because he loves relics. And I mean, it's just loaded with little cool relics like this. So yeah, got a little brass buckle here. And we're gonna keep on moving. So I'm just kind of wandering right now. I'm not really gridding. I'm getting closer down to the water's edge. I started right back up in that way, in that area. That's where a lot of the buttons were coming from. A couple memorials. Right here, listen to this. I got a really small, tight 92 to 94 signal. I mean, this is in the silver range. Again, you never know how this stuff's gonna come in out here at the lake, but this sounds really good. It's right there in that silver dime range. Let me take you loop in the chest. All right. It's not gonna be a silver coin, unfortunately. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I do. Another base off a Model T valve stem. You know, not silver like I would like for it to be, but another piece of history saved. That's just been laying on the bottom of the lake. Pretty crazy. This place is amazing. You know, I've been out here before when I first started, and again, I found good things. Never any silver, but some wheat pennies. But I was mainly just chasing those high tones. There is so many relics out here, it's not even funny. So I was just coming across through here, still looking for relics, and listen. A 72 on the Deus 2. It's laying right here on surface. I mean, this looks like a gold ring, but it's starting to turn a little bit, so I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. That looks really good, but why is it getting so weird on top? I think that's gold. That's heavy. Oh my goodness. That thing's just laying on surface. Why is it turning color? Maybe it's a lower carat. Oh yeah, look at there. It wiped right off. That was laying on surface. It's a signet ring. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. Big old fat gold ring, I think, laying on surface. The swimming area is over that way. This is an older ring though, so this could have been from the age of the house. Let's see if we can get some water. You know, I'm hoping people stay inside the swimming area, because right there is just a ton of glass. You know how people are, but oh my Lord, this thing was laying on surface. Try not to sink. That is incredible. That made my day. I mean, I'm having fun digging relics, you know? No doubt that's gold. That's a chunk too. That's at least 7-8 grams, maybe more. I can't make out the initials. Something G. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be like 10 karat gold or something. That little film brushed right off of it. I'm at a loss for words. I did not expect that at all. I mean, I'd already give up on the jewelry stuff today, just because, you know, most people pick these areas over for jewelry. But just outside the swimming area, hitting these relics at this house site, and boom, right there. I mean, laying on surface. No telling how long that ring's been laying there. Well, one thing's for sure, it's not laying there any longer. It's going home with me. All right, keep watching. And just a quick update. I've done a little bit of wiping down on it. All that film is coming right off of it, and it's stamped right in there on the top, 14K. Nice little chunk of gold. Not bad. All right, so I'm super excited about that ring. It was really cool. Like, I hit the signal first with the Deus 2, and I could tell it was on surface, or real close to the surface. And when I moved the coil out of the way, it was laying there. And it kind of threw me off because it looked half gold and half red. But I guess just from being in the water and just kind of, you know, sitting there being exposed to the water like that for so long, some of it kind of got this orangey red haze on it, and it wiped right off. That's just incredible. I'm going to try to do a live dig here. It's a 79. It could be another one of those buttons. Not very deep, so we're just going to pop back a little bit of sand and mud and see what we've got. Nope, but I'm glad I live dug it. Well, no, that's not even what I thought it was. I thought it was like an instrument reed, but instead it's some kind of little clip here. It says tip top something, made in USA. So I don't know, it had a purpose, some kind of clamp. This is just a really neat spot. I mean, you get all these cool relics, take the chance of an old coin or two, and then being so close to the swimming area, you also get jewelry. So that's amazing. Okay, so the GoPro battery did die. I'm going to do a wrap up for you guys, show you everything I found. I was only out for maybe 3.5 hours. Not very long. Didn't have a lot of time today. I'll go back to work tomorrow. But this is my pile of trash. I mean, there's pull tabs, big old grub, fishing grub that had a hook, sinker stuff attached to it, which I took off. Old spark plug, bottle caps, just miscellaneous trash. That's some more pieces to the top of a mason jar lid. Right here's my clad. Not a ton of it. Again, a lot of these places have been picked over. All the really good tones are already gone. Some little grommets. Then I got what's left of a hair clip. This right here was kind of neat, just laying on top of the ground. An old ice tray. The pieces that would come out of the inside of that. This is all fishing tackle. A little spinner off a spinner bait or a buzz bait. Some little blades off a spinner bait or a little jig or something. Sinkers, egg sinker, bullet sinkers. Then right here, I've got 2 Model T valve stem bases. I've got 1, 2, 3 little buttons here, clothing buttons. Some little miscellaneous rivets and stuff here. Shotgun head stamp. This was my first target today. Some kind of piece of body jewelry. I'm not sure what that is. It says made in the USA and tip top or something on top of it. So I'm not sure. Part of an old harmonica reed. Little buckle. And then the find of the day. There's 1 wheat penny in here somewhere too. But the find of the day, just laying on surface, waiting to be found. That's just amazing. 14 karat gold. You can see it right in there. That is really cool. Made my day. But that was my hunt. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. If you could check us out on Patreon, it does help us out making the videos. If you need metal detectors equipment, I'm a dealer. I can save you money. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for notifications. Peace.